Okay, here we go. I have lived in Milton, Ontario most of my life. I have now since moved, and this video is a few reasons why you shouldn't buy a house in Milton, Ontario. Oh, wait, let me fix something here. Okay, that's a lot more better. Okay, right now everyone thinks Milton, Ontario is the best place to go because there's a lot of housing development going on. The truth is that the shoddy way that they have planned the so-called development makes moving to Milton a problem. The whole east side of Milton, Ontario is one big traffic jam, especially between the hours of 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. If you don't believe me, you can drive down there and see for yourself. But have fun getting your car out between these times. This is the Milton bus service. You can see it for yourself online if you go to Google and you search for Milton, Ontario Transit. I'm not even going to bother to post the link for this because this thing, it's just world's most ridiculous bus service. And it's really inconvenient for everyone, and from what I've been told, it's almost never on time. But the biggest mistake they made while planning this route is the industrial route. I'm going to pull this up here. This is the factories where everyone else works. And it starts around 5, which everyone's morning shift starts, and then stops for no reason at 8:15, and then starts up again at 2 p.m., only to stop at 5. So no one that works at these factories can get to work on time through the bus, which is really ridiculous. I'm going to have another video about working in these factories, but this is the video for Milton, Ontario, so let's get back to what I was doing. The irony of this whole bus service not catering to the factories is that the factories are the only place in Milton, Ontario to work. You may think that you can hack the traffic jams just to get to your work down in Mississauga and Toronto. But think about how your kids are going to get to college. The only thing that's expanding in Milton, Ontario are the houses. Other than the factories, there's less than 200 places to look for a job in Milton, Ontario. And if you don't know anybody, your chances of finding a job are non-existent. So there's a good chance that your kid is not going to university if you move to Milton, Ontario. The GO trains in Milton, Ontario are notorious for being inconvenient. The GO trains in Milton run only twice at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. in the morning, and then it comes back to Milton after midnight. And ever since I lived in Milton, everyone has been mouthing off about how the GO trains will expand. The truth is, GO Transit has no plans to expand the train route until Milton builds a parking garage. The parking lot in Milton that it has for the GO station is about the size of a shoebox, and there is no security. People have had teenagers just picking their car dry in the sun. And the real reason Milton won't expand the GO parking is because prices are inflated in the entire town. You see, even with the price of gas, it's actually cheaper to drive to Burlington and Oakville to do your grocery shopping. And the town of Milton, they know this, and they don't want to make it easier for you to shop anywhere else. So the local merchants can keep selling goods at jacked up prices. The town has seen it fit to stall the GO train's expansion any way they can. If you're a single man in Milton, Ontario, there is no single women in that town. And, well, I can't say that because there are a few, and the single women that are there in Milton bump their prices up. Yeah, if you don't have an expensive car, if you don't have a boat, if you're not making 60 grand after taxes, they don't even want to talk to you. These women know that they're a rare commodity. There is no adult massage parlors or escort services. So these girls just take advantage of the situation. One of the biggest lies about Milton, Ontario is when people say that there is no crime. That's about as true as saying the sky is red. I have seen teenagers and adults smoking crack in Milton. And Milton has a big problem with home break-ins. I think all the crime in Milton has to do with the police force. They don't like to do their job. If you phone the police in Milton, Ontario, 9 times out of 10, they will try to talk their way out of doing their job. Milton police only work when they have to. So if you have no monetary damages or no major signs of an assault, or you don't have a town councilor or one of the big people to fight for you, don't expect help from these guys. Well, there's my video about Milton, Ontario. Now, why don't you go look at Oakville property?